Okay, welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to do a quick little drive here in my 2024 Tesla Model Y, running some full self-driving for everybody. So let's kind of look at where we're going here. Just kind of wanting to take a drive sort of through the neighborhood as I go home here from the doctor's office. Just to, different types of turns and different types of ways to do this. So let's see what we're running here. Running software, full self-driving 13.2.8. Car's up to date apparently. This newer version of the car software, the 2025.8.4, came in last week. So downloaded that, did a drive on that. So this is kind of another drive to see how the new car software handles. I mean, the full self-driving software is still the same. Kind of in a holding pattern when it comes to full self-driving, it feels like at this point, because I haven't seen anybody else getting updates probably beyond that with the 13.2.8 updates. Um, did get a navigation update the other day as well, which hopefully is good because there's been some weird little issues with navigation. It feels like, and that's not a full self-driving issue. That's more of a Tesla navigation issue than anything. Um, and so kind of just seeing how everything goes here. But got to stop here. We're gonna kind of go out of this area through some back roads and then onto the main street up by a little uh, what's called Quail Lake Park, get us to the local grocery store, and then get us home as well. So that's kind of how the drive's going to go, and we'll see what we see on along the way as well. Um, Kind of looking ahead here, this truck up here just hit that tree. So, and I think that's the way we're probably actually going to get out of here. So, we're in the parking lot here of the doctor's office. Just had my annual checkup. So we're going to leave out of this area. This parking lot's a little different too. Little Culver's restaurant up here as well, but we're going to go ahead and start from park and try to see how we can get out of here. So here we go. But people coming out of the doctor's office. This guy's switching out some gas, but we have this truck up here as well. So I'm going to assume we're going to go around. Looks like he's going to Culver's. You got to get him some lunch. I guess it is lunchtime. So making our way around this truck here that is parked. But just trying to get a feel of how all of it's working and, kind of how we go from here. I don't think I've ever actually gone this way, so this will be good. So just a little like office park area. Um, got to make our way out of here. Sun's shining a little bit right now, but there's some storms that are coming in terms of rain and snow over the next couple days as well. Because of closer, more towards the mountains, you're starting to see a lot of darker clouds coming over, and whether that's going to be start out as rain and turn into snow, but we'll see. Make this left turn right here as well. Make the complete stop. Little preschool daycare. It's actually where my son went to preschool and daycare as well. Little sunshine. So if you're in the Colorado Springs area and looking for a great daycare slash preschool, Little Sunshine is amazing. I think they're actually building one on the north side of Colorado Springs as well, because this one's down here on the south side. But all right, here we go. But yeah, going up to this little lake, it's called Quail Lake. A little bit more winding roads as well. So once we get up here, we'll end that stop or cancel out that stop as well. See, we're kind of curious where it's going to take us, though. I know there's a parking lot there, so let's find out what it does as we make our way through the neighborhood. But yeah, you can kind of see that view of the mountain right there, probably as the clouds are coming in. put a big damper on a lot of things. Yeah, I'm actually going to let us take us into this parking lot. I think that's where it's going to take us, looking at the map. Yep. Super curious to see if it's going to park us in a spot as well here in this little parking lot. Let's give an idea and see. If not, we'll continue the trip. So I think that's where we're all. I mean, at least me personally, trying to wait for the idea that. Oh yeah, there we go. That was a bad right in the middle of that. So there you go. There's one issue. Parked right in the middle of between two spots. So, but we're gonna go ahead. So there's one big issue that I've seen so far. But let's go ahead and start and go to our next destination, which would be King Soopers grocery store. So we're gonna back out. So hopefully, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it literally drove and took two spots right into that parking spot, which is quite interesting. It did try to park itself though, so that's good. I actually got to figure out how to. Do I go this way? All right. So now I got to take over a little bit because I am not 100% sure how you get out of this parking lot necessarily. I don't think I'll go down that way. I think that's more of a boat ramp. Maybe not. I don't come over here often, so I'm gonna try to get us out of here. I know that is the way you're supposed to go. Okay, so I'm gonna let full self driving do that. Let me turn around because then I'm going the wrong way kind of as well. Um, so that's nothing with the car. That's just me at that point. So it's actually kind of a little windy road. So let's see how it does this. This is gonna be interesting. Because you can like people come out here on this little lake and canoe, paddleboard, and those types of things. So I think this is technically a little like quote unquote boat ramp down here. But this is the way you're supposed to go. So that's a disengagement, but that was on my part because not thinking and understanding where I'm supposed to go in this area. Okay, so now I do not know where it's trying to take us. Let's let it figure things out. What's going to be funny is that this is going to put itself in like an endless loop as it just came back into this parking lot. It's going to go back down the same way. So that's, to a degree, sort of an issue with navigation, sort of an issue with full self driving too. Um, so it's going back down this road again. If it tries to turn, I'll go ahead and disengage, and we'll count that. We'll count that as an actual disengagement then. Because it needs to go out to the road right here, straight ahead, as you saw that on the first the first go around. I'm sure it's gonna. Let's see. Maybe it's gonna correct itself. Hey, there we go. So I didn't have to disengage. It figured it out. So it just took a little loop, right? Trying to figure out how to make its way through. And we're gonna go head this way. So head to the grocery store. I'm not going into the grocery store, but it's giving us a little drive around and trying to figure out a good way to do something I'm not shouldn't do, and grab my phone and give me a good thumbnail right here. So those are the little quirks that we still get within full self driving, as we just saw through that. Um, you know, not able to park properly in the spot. Um, but then it obviously didn't know the way out of that parking lot, but it learned its way out of that parking lot, which is good, right? So giving data um, to Tesla at this point. So we make our turn there, but just trying to figure out what this parking lot was for over on the left. It's for that office. Little speed bump, sees the speed bump on the road, is able to get over it. That little office park or a little office building on the left, homes on the right. So we're gonna make our way down here. We're shine. Yep. Stop sign to turn on the main road. Stop, no cars are coming. It sees that, and we are off and going. We'll pull over here into the grocery store parking lot as well. Maybe we'll try to park. Maybe it'll try to park in a spot for this go around as well, but we'll see. But I'm kind of curious to see where it will take us into this parking lot. If probably pull up right in just front of the store like it usually does when I go to Safeway down the street as well. But then we'll get us out of this and take us home. I think I hear sirens. That's probably far away. Letting that car turn, and we are then turning as well. Oh, I do. There's the sirens coming right at us. Just avoided it. Just avoided it. We got a little utility worker up here going around him and his truck and his cones. Over that speed bump, slowed down for it, went over exactly how I'd go over it. But I'm sure it's going to stop us up right here in the front of the store, the way that the map is kind of reading on the screen. If it does that, I'll go ahead and we'll press and hold from there. That's going to put us right here, more than likely. That's what it does. It's going to stop us there. We're going to press and hold, get home, and go from there. So, yeah, so the idea of, parking isn't there yet, right? Finding a parking spot, I've seen it happen. It's super hit and miss at the end of the day. We're going to let her go probably. It's good. Yeah, super hit and miss. We got to turn. There you go. This is a very tight parking lot. That's why I wanted to come here. Because you saw it right there. But anyway, self-parking and stuff in the parking spot is super hit and miss right now. So I think this is full self-driving gets further updates. I'm sure we're going to have that get a little bit more perfected as well. So we're going to make our way out of here and turn left on unprotected. Left turn as well. Cars coming from both directions. Not right here, but here coming up onto the main road as we get out of the parking lot here. And we just missed a fire truck going by, which would have been great for testing. But oh well. Whoa, there, Chief. Jeez. That guy. That's what we call impatient. But we have a clear shot, and we are to go. Yeah, you can see the clouds rolling in over the mountains right now. So we do got that storm coming. Got a great view of the mountain there as the clouds are rolling in as well. Just getting thumbnails from video creation and YouTube creation at this point. But we'll get the green arrow here in a second. Make our way up and into our neighborhood at this point. And we are off. Yeah, a lot of potholes on this stretch. This is, this road is a road that I take a lot of times that has been in a lot of my videos, and a lot of potholes. But it's all on the news that they're gonna come through and do some road work and pave this out. Hopefully, fix a lot of this. This road right here is a pretty busy highway. Leads down to Fort Carson, which is the Army base here in Colorado Springs, as well. You can see that on the signs up here for Fort Carson and Shy Mountain Space Force Station. Shy Mountain is NORAD for people that want to know. So that's kind of where we live at the base of that. So the base inside of the mountain as well. So just a little perspective of where we are, what we got here in the city. Oh, don't go. Oh, I'm not going. Ooh, that's a cop right there. I would have ran that red light right in front. There's a disengagement. Wasn't going to do that. Run that light right in front of a state trooper. Because I think it felt like it was probably about to go. So I did not want to have to deal with that in my life today. So that's I wouldn't call that a safety disengagement necessarily, but that's a disengagement because I don't want to get in trouble with the cops type of disengagement. But yeah, so that's kind of the sort of the drive as we've made our way um, into our neighborhood. Just quick little drive, just do a little different type of testing, and we got to see something there as the car actually kind of learned as it made that loop around that parking lot at the lake. So it was able to correct itself probably after seeing it as well. But so that's again running FSD 13.2.8, and then the 2025.8.4 update to the car as well. But that's all I got for you today. Thanks for joining. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.